and watching some picture vehicles. Well, my fellow LSPers are, one of them's in the distillery itself watching cables, and the other one's down the street over there watching parking. Oh, and a cherry picker. Yeah. 12-hour shift. I'm on hour, it's 2:22, so it's about 2:30. And I started around 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, so 7.5 hours. Or 12. I still got a little go. Well, 7, so I got about 6, no, 5.5 hours to go. That's not bad. But I was working on the pirate story time, and I was starting to feel like I was gonna fall asleep. So I now get on the couch. Night night pants. Pants. Oh, oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't make a pant joke for your part of the story. I get this strange feeling this one I'm going to be tweaking, like just before I go to air on Sunday or something. The night shift really does a number on you. Like this is 3 dates this week, maybe 4. It's a lot. You lose days. Like you lose your brain, so to speak. Good evening, donut muncher. I'm eating cucumbers, little baby cucumbers. Twerking? Nah. If I was twerking, I might be able to stay awake. Is that what you're trying to say? See, look. Got my hat and the upper body's too long, I swear. Too tall. So there's a distillery. My finger on the glass. So at the back of the distillery is a whole bunch of the cables and everything and set pieces, etc. So we got one guy back there, and there's one girl down the street trying to make sure people don't park. And then I get to watch this gorgeous vehicle. Actually, it doesn't look like much from the back. Mom. They're tasty anywhere. Am I going to go 88 miles an hour? Where's Paul Gross? Haha. I think this thing is called Midnight or something like that. I don't remember my deal memo, but let me show you his car. Because I think, yes, I know. You're complaining again, car. Now, that old car doesn't complain like this. Doesn't have all the gadgets. But yes, I know. No, Martin, as I said before, this is still within his time off. Um, he's in a program. We may not see him for a while. But, we got to let him do what he's got to do. So I promised Martin I wouldn't talk about it. It's a very personal thing for him. And we're going to let him do what he has to do on his own time. Look at this thing. Isn't that gorgeous? It's kind of dark actually, but let me see if I can get a shot from the front. Isn't that like just a beautiful vehicle? He's being reprogrammed. Isn't that a beautiful vehicle? And look at this thing. It's gorgeous. I don't think the tires are the same age as the vehicle. I'm not 100% sure if this guy is authentic or if he's a kit, so to speak. But it's a pretty nice car. Pretty nice truck. Got Tommy gum. Yeah, ooh, nice, yeah. Gorgeous witch's hat. That's my Indiana Jones hat. And we got this old cart over here. Again, I don't think it's actually the age. car might be. The truck might be the actual age. I don't know about you guys, but that I mean, it's covered. But that looks so much like like a cannon wagon or something. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know if they're bringing in horses or oxes or whatever for this. They got milk jugs here, air quote milk jugs. But I love this vehicle. Just, just, just love this vehicle. Of course, it is a Ford. It is a Ford. Which is had on the oh, the cones. Silly, 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 silly. Of course, there's my more modern vehicle right there, right? What a difference. And I guess there were no license plates back then or something because there's no license plate on that truck. Not sure. See, then my permits in the window. Do all my cones. This is my block. Right now, there's only the two picture, well, I guess three picture vehicles. Well, it's casually. Whew. Is this an Amish video? Vehicle? Vehicle. I don't know. Makes my truck look new. I know. Well, newer. Yeah. Christina, my dear, I must play bagpipes and go to sleep. As is normal, take care of yourself. Good luck with tonight's work. And say hi to Paul Gross for me if you see him. You got it. You do love your cones. I know the production does. Yeah, I just do my job. You know, I just make sure everything's okay. And then everything's out. But I'm looking forward. I'm partially looking forward to Sunday and partially kind of nervous because it's the first it's the first story time I've done alone since we started this. So it's kind of weird. I guess we'll have to find an excuse to do the pirate one later on or next year or whatever. But I'm hoping his schedule works out that we can do the Remember Me together because it would be really nice to have him in wings and stuff. Oh, why is my phone not staying? Sure, Thrawn had to say it. I don't own the cones. Now I'm going to fall asleep and think about your cones. Look, I'm not Madonna, okay? Because if I was Madonna, I obviously have a choice. Yeah, but I'm not. Um, collapsing warp bubble. Nice. But yeah, so it's gonna be kind of weird to be doing this. What? Why does my phone keep doing that? You great Madonna with cone boobs, cone bobs. Who's this Bob guy that everyone keeps talking about? Bob was my father. Nah, I'm not that skinny. God, that woman just like nothing. So tiny, so small. So are my cucumbers. These are like the cucumbers they use to pickle, aren't they? All I know is they were at Costco and they were a good price. And they're cucumber. Here, there we go. Cucumber cigar. Wait, what are you talking about? These are Madonna's combs. You know, boobs? Yeah. It's a TNG episode with the collapsing warp bubble. Dr. Crusher trapped. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I'm talking about the monarch butterfly death, remembering people fundraiser in October that we're doing. At least you call them the right thing, unlike the shitty. What? 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 The cucumber? Well, I can't remember what they're called when they're this small. It's on the bag. Cliff has not contacted me yet, which is kind of a light, morbid way to put it. Um, have you talked to him? Oh, my tummy. Oh, I'm wearing a sweater under my leather jacket. But no, Cliff has not contacted me yet. I would like him to. He's in a home for a month, being monitored with congestive heart failure. Damn. Um, if you can get him to contact me, I really would. His brain's probably not on much. My big red dog. Cliff's the big red dog. Clifford. He's on Snatch Chat. Yeah, I can't do more apps. It's too much. I know he has other ways to communicate. Why does my phone keep doing that? I keep positioning it just right. Come on, phone. There's your little divot right there. Now stay in your divot. Don't really have copyright for your music at the moment, so. Someone parks in front of you. What will you do? Tell them to go away. Because if they're not one of our production vehicles, they don't belong where the cones are. There are other spots on the street, and it's usually the cabbies, because this is like a cab stop right in front of me. And so I've spent most of the night. Phone! I've spent most of the night telling cabs to go away. It's like the power. Fight the power. Yeah. You complain, vehicle, but hmm. But yes, I get to tell people to go away. They don't. Will you punch them in the mouth? No, no, God, no, no. I just, I make it clear to them that if one of my trucks shows up, and they're in their way, they don't, the transport guys don't play nice. They really don't. The transport guys are very much, that's where I belong. This is what the production's paid for. I have the paperwork in my front window. You don't. I mean, I've seen transport guys like completely block in cars. And one will back his truck up to the front of your vehicle, and one will back up the truck, the other truck to, or trailer back to the back of the vehicle, and you're done. The only way to get you out. Oh, look at this! Why does the phone keep doing that? If they do, I've seen it happen, and then they can't get out. The only way to get out is to get a tow truck to pull you out sideways, and you do not want to do that to your suspension, to your vehicle. So I just let the transport guys handle it. I remember one guy was really, really, really pushy and bossy, and just like, I'm going into the store, and he had a big, huge Ram truck type thing, big, huge flatbed, and his attitude towards me was horrible, and it was just a mess, and he was just posturing and puffing up, and I said, okay, whatever. I told you that you can get fined. I told you that if my trucks come in, they don't give a damn. They're still bigger than your truck. And he goes inside, and I look across the street, and there is a officer. There's an officer, parking officer. And I just sort of went, "Excuse me? Yes, this one's not mine." And he went, "No." And I said, "No, no, no permanent in the window." And he's like, "Right." So he wrote him up a $300 ticket. $300 ticket, put it on his windshield wiper, and went back across the street to continue ticketing other cars, because it was parking on the other side. The production only took one side of the street on that one. And Guy came back, took the ticket, yelled and screamed at me, and I'm like, "Hey, hey, hey! Before you go any further, the problem's not me. I don't have the legal right to write tickets. I don't. We don't have that right." So I pointed across the street and I said, "But he does." And he looked over and he was just like, and the officer was like, "I could write you another ticket, for harassing her and all this stuff." And he was like, and he got his car and he drove off and he took off a whole bunch of my cones. Like they just stuck to the bottom, and I watched as they kind of bounced out because they're extremely flexible. And yeah, he completely took off with one. It was still attached to the bottom as he drove away. I'm just like, geez, and I just calmly walked over and picked up the cones and put them back where they belonged and understood that one of them was now permanently gone. No big deal. But yeah, oh my God, he got his just desserts. And yeah, I've seen the transport guys lock in vehicles. Are any of them sexy that you'd want them on both ends? No. Are you drunk tonight, Grand Admiral? Extremely flexible can be an advantage. Well, for cones, yes. Very much so. Oh, geez, that's a fat one. They're gherkins. That's right, they're gherkins when they're small. They're not cucumbers, they're gherkins when they're small. These are gherkins. That's what they call them. Gherkins. Oh no! Just came from the dentist, you're drugged up. Woo! Well, that's not a cheap way to get pumped up, you know that. Cheaper ways just like Potter or alcohol. My God, folks, I'm trying not to fall asleep. I'm also trying not to kill my battery. Because this time I did not bring a portable light. Because my car keeps screwing up to stay awake. What, you mean the phone kind of tilting? That's the phone, not the car. The car is fine. So I thought I'd pop on and promote this weekend and the Monarchs because I'd like to see more happen for the Monarchs, and I'm just too tired. Okay, folks, this broadcast may not be working. Don't poke the lion. The beep noise. Oh, honey. No, it's just me being me, I guess. Maybe I will set an alarm and well, there doesn't seem to be any action. Take a half hour shut eye because like I gotta drive back. All this is said and done. And I used to live around the corner from here, and I don't now. All right, walk home. All right, folks, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be really short. I was hoping for longer, but um, I gotta. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Are you allowed to sleep in your car? Well, we're not supposed to sleep when we're on duty, especially since there's three of us when there should be five. I don't know why we're short too, because for the amount of space, there's supposed to be five of us, and there isn't. So, but I am really just like not getting exercise or anything. Bah! I thought I'd do a full broadcast and everything. It's just like my brain's like, I can't do this. Maybe if I get a chance tomorrow night, because I got another 12-hour shift tomorrow night. Maybe what I'll do is I'll walk you guys around the distillery again. This is about shoot number 3. I've wound up down here, so it's one of my favorite places. Why don't you walk around the car or something? Oh, I thought about that. The weather's been coming and going though. I think I'll give it another 20 minutes to decide what it's doing, because that's what the weather does. I can also play some video games or finish writing. That would be nice. It's better when the weather is better. I sat up behind the vehicle with my gravity chair and my little platform thing on my lap and do that. But not this time because the weather keeps picking. It keeps like this is pretty okay right now. It's pretty chilly, and then it just keeps picking up wind and then settling down, picking up wind, settling down. So it's pretty crazy. And like I said, we're short staffed, so I can only walk so far before I'm out of reach of all the different corners and parts of the street that we're supposed to be keeping an eye on. I will see. Take it moment by moment. Listen, guys, thank you. It was nice to chat for a tiny bit. Push ups, where? On the wet cement? Nah. You're a classic. All right. Maybe I'll try again later tomorrow or whatever. Taking this moment by moment. Remember, this Sunday is the Pirate Storytime, and next month is the Remember Me Monarch fundraiser, which there is already plenty of information. I am going to edit together a video. I still have to edit the final credits for the pirate one, and yeah, we'll take it day by day. All right. So thank you, folks. Talk to you later. Thank you.